together agreed to eliminate female genital mutilation, which remains one of the most serious violations of human rights of women and girls. I would like to restate my personal commitment and that of the government of Kenya to providing the leadership necessary to ensure that this practice ends within this generation. In April this year, we signed a landmark declaration between the governments of Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Somalia, and Ethiopia to address cross-border FGM practice. And last week, we signed an agreement with religious and cultural elders from Kenya to eliminate FGM by 2022. I also believe that we can all commit to eliminate violence against women and girls. A woman has a 1 in 3 chance of experiencing physical or sexual violence in her lifetime. This is a major gap in our development record as a global community. Since 1994, Kenya has enacted laws that focus on the eradication of gender-based violence and harmful practices, which include the Prevention Act against Domestic Violence of 2015. Further, I believe that we can all commit to eliminate child marriages. The percentage of young women between 20 and 24 years of age who are married before their 18th birthday has declined from 34% in 1994 to 25% in 2019. But the absolute number of girls under 18 who are at risk of child marriages is estimated at 10.3 million in 2019. In Kenya, 23% of girls are married before their 18th birthday. Early marriages denies our girls a chance to achieve their full potential in education and limits their socio-economic contribution. I also believe that we can commit to accelerate women's equal participation and equitable representation at all levels of the political, public, and corporate sphere. In spite of a slight increase in women's participation in the workplace, there have been few gains in lifetime earnings and professional and technical leadership. And yet, global analysis suggests that advances in women's equality in the workplace would add an additional $1.2 trillion to global growth by 2025. Lastly, I believe we can also commit together to strengthening partnerships. The success that we celebrate today have been achieved through efforts and coalitions by governments, development partners, civil society organizations, private sector leaders, religious communities, women and youth organizations, and we need to sustain and expand these partnerships going forward. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we need to accelerate the promise of Cairo in order to build sustainable, vibrant, and inclusive societies. But if we fail to deliver on the Cairo promise, we risk consigning our children to a less secure future than we inherited. I would at this moment like to thank the co-conveners of this summit, namely the Government of Denmark, the United Nations Population Fund, who have worked tirelessly, together with my government and other partners, to ensure that we have a program that is inspiring, that will be productive, and that will enable us to accelerate the promise. Let us march together for a purpose, and let us together deliver the promise to the future generations. And with that, I wish you all very, very fruitful deliberations and a wonderful, wonderful stay amongst the great people of Kenya. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much.